Thank you for joining me. If you're here with me for the very first time, my name is Teras Smith. I'm known as the Paper Lover. I am a professional business brander. That's one of my sweet spots. And I love to get organized when it comes to planning my social media content as well as things throughout my business and my life. So here today, what I'm going to show you is how I'm going to actually plan for this week. I'm really behind because life has happened and a lot of things have been going on. So I need to take time today to get my week structured. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my iPad, and I'm using the app GoodNotes and an Apple Pencil. And I'm going to do some digital planning. And the reason I'm doing my digital planning is because it's easier for me to do digital planning on my iPad versus doing it on a physical planner. I do both, but the reason why I do digital is because I want to actually pull pictures and pull those things together. That makes it easier for me in one place. If I did a physical planner, which I do have those and I do sell those, and I put a link in the profile and purchase it for yourself. But the reason why I mainly do a digital is because I can actually put the artwork, the content in my digital form and then cut, paste, and put it where it needs to be. So I don't have to go in two different places. I can put it all into one space. So this is the reason why I do this. I have a friend named Julie. She does both digital and physical, meaning that she actually writes everything out and then she comes back to this to put it together. So I think I'm going to try that a little bit. But I also have some little goodies that I want to talk about also. And I want to show you what those digital stickers look like in 1 second. So I have volume 1, 2, and 3, and volume 1, 2, and 3 is basically a collection of stickers and icons that I use. So here are different things that I use. I actually take these and I make my own stickers when it comes to me planning. I am a functional planner and I'm not really a pretty planner. And when I say a pretty planner, I'm not one of those that has to have my planner really, really pretty. I do want to add some pizzazz and some spice to it, but I don't have to have all of the washi tapes and things like that. So what I've done is I've come up with a collection of stickers, digital stickers and icons that I can actually put into a space where I can cut and paste and put it in here. So for example, for Wine Down Wednesday, you see I actually made some artwork that says Wine Down Wednesday, and it has a drink to go along with some wine. So I took my artwork, put the words together, and then I made my design for Wine Down Wednesday. As well as when it's time to do a coffee break, it doesn't have to be a boring coffee break. It could be a coffee break that really adds value and spices it up a little bit. So I'll show you where I've taken the coffee cup, put the coffee break with it, and it equals this. I've actually gone in there and colored this, or you can actually go and take it into another app. Now, I do have a course where I'm going to teach you how to use my stickers. I do use the app GoodNotes, and I also use Procreate to kind of make those things come together, as well as another app that I use to kind of get rid of the backgrounds. But that's what this is. And so in this one is actually a total of 6 actual pages of stickers. It's a lot of stickers. So that's my volume 1 concept. So a total of the 2 of those, the first one was like 1,000. I think this is like 1,800. So it's a lot of stickers. And these are ones that I actually use on a day-to-day basis. Volume 3 is kind of one of my favorites. It's actually where you're going to have your own washi tape. You're going to have your frames and buttons, and I have them in various colors. Like this is the black, this is the pink, this is the red, this is the Robin's Egg blue, this is the green, the bubblegum pink, and then the purple, as well as the espresso and goldenrod. And then I have my favorites, which is a rainbow of hearts. And this is how you can use each of those. You know, if you want to do something where it comes to doing a to-do list, you just simply click on your pencil, make sure your point is down, and then just start writing. Oops. And I'm going to say nothing. My Sunday consists of doing absolutely nothing. So today I'm actually going to be working in my plans planner. This is also available on my website. You can do this with digital stickers with any of your digital planners, but this one particularly works with mine. Mine, again, is a functional planner. It's not one of those really, really pretty planners. I'm going to give you a little tour of it right now. So this is the actual cover of it. This is my welcome page. This is saying who it belongs to. And you can see now we have actually gone through a lot of those days. So now we are actually on this day here. So I'm going to delete this. This is actually how I remind myself of what day it is. And then the next page is where you can actually see what the 2020 calendar looks like. And then you can see here how I've already done some things for August. And I've already done my content for today. Like today is National Lemon Juice Day. I'm going to show how to do lemon juice and with some coffee. Tomorrow is National Beach Day or National Toasted Marshmallow Day. My husband and I went to Mexico just recently, and we took this picture, and I'm going to post this on tomorrow. And then on 31st is National Eat Outside Day. Of course, because it's been rainy, they can't eat outside. So I'm going to flip it and say, in the event that you can't eat outside, here's what it looks like to have a little bit of picnic. And I'm going to feature some stationery that I did for my grandbaby, Madison Grace. And this is going to be perfect because she's actually launching her business on Friday. So this is kind of going to help us with the traffic getting it to her website for Friday. And then the next thing is that was just for me because I wanted to show you all what the August one looks like. But this is what my September looks like. I began planning just a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit deeper into that just a second. But this is the one-page spread or one page on a design. And the next thing I'm going to do is talk about my monthly and marketing goal. Monthly marketing goals is what do you want to do for the month? Write all that stuff out, including tracking what you're doing with your social media. You should always know what your growth is so that you can see if what you were doing actually works. And if it's not working, then it's time for you to change it. And it's okay to change your course sometimes. It's okay. So I'm going to put my beginning and my ending. So this is the beginning of the month, and this is going to be the end of the month. Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, Clubhouse, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then, whatever you want to be. And then there's some extra spaces there. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about your weekly goal. Like, what is your profit? What is your loss? Like, what did you make this month? You're going to actually have to come back and put this in at the end of the week. And then we're going to talk about those personal to-do lists. What do you have to do with yourself personally? Business, what everyone else needs. And then what are your wins? Always come back and acknowledge the wins. And then give yourself a little note to self. Give yourself some encouragement. So if you have to come back, you can always look at it. Then we're going to talk about September the 1st. What are we going to do September the 1st? I am a task manager, not a time manager. Time management really doesn't work with my life because when I just realized I'm an empty nester. I don't have to really work on somebody else's schedule anymore. When I was a full-time mom and doing my business, my kids would always dictate what my time was. So I never really could time manage. I do what's called task management. So I do put tasks on the mornings and the afternoon. So if you see with me, I don't really have times next to mine because I'm not really time sensitive. I'm actually tasked. As long as I get those things done through the day, that is exactly what I need. And then I have to write down, what are your 3 money-making activities today? Always have something that you're doing for your business that's going to make money. You don't actually have to have it where you're going to do it every day, but write those things down so you can pre-plan for those things. What are your today's affirmations? What did you accomplish? Did you pray? And then, of course, did you drink your water? And that's just a matter of doing a check mark. Just putting a check mark or even coloring it in. So then let's get started on the next page. The next page is where we're going to talk about the social media checklist. This is why I like to do digital planning, because I'm able to actually plan out the entire concept and put it onto this page. And I'm able to take this, send it to my social media person, or I'm able to actually take this and actually do a post from it, including the hashtags where I'm going to share it, some notes, my images here, proposed date, all that kind of stuff can go right here on this page. And then finally, every night what I do is I do a brain dump. A brain dump is so important because it allows you to take those things out of your head and put it onto paper. And it allows more things to come in. The more you keep it in your head, the cloudier your head is going to be, and you're not going to have the opportunity to get those things out of your head. I find that once I do a good brain dump, really sit down and do this, it opens up my mind to be more creative and allows me to really, flow better. So once I write those things down, I have 3 categories. I have what's called delegate, do, and dump. Delegate and do, dump is so important. Like delegate, have someone else do it. If you can't do it, let someone else do it. Some things that we do not need to do. We need to give those things to someone else. Dump it. That means absolutely trash it. I have great ideas and sometimes it's not profitable. It doesn't make sense and it's too much work. And then you have the other thing that's called the do list. Those are ones that I absolutely love. And then once you get this list down, I have another list I'm going to introduce you all to. On another day, I'll actually do that. So once you have this, you're able to take this list and go back and to put it into your weekly categories, your monthly, and place those things where they need to be. And then finally, we have a notes page, just for you to write yourself a note, take down comments, whatever it is in that day, put those things onto here so you're able to find it and actually structure it better. Well, another reason why I like to use GoodNotes because GoodNote allows me to do a search function where I can actually click on the search function and type something in. And it will tell me. So if I go now and type coffee, it would tell me that, oh my gosh, on this day here is when I was talking about coffee, and it would take me exactly back to that page. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 pages, it will actually do a search and let you know exactly where that is and take you to that space. That's one of the reasons why I like to do digital planning versus actually having to do a physical, because the physical, you have to flip through the pages. So let's get started. So I've already done Sunday, which is National Lemon Day. I've already done Tuesday, which is Monday, which is going to be National Toasted Marshmallow Day or National Beach Day. I'm going to reflect on my husband and myself at the beach. This is going to be Tuesday. We're talking about Madison Grace. And Wednesday, I'm assuming, yep, it's going to be September the 1st. So let's get started planning for our September. And I'm going to turn it sideways. So that is going to be World Letter Writing Day. So I think it would be so appropriate for that day that I actually find some cute stationery that I have had done before. So I'm just going to go and look through my phone and find a cute picture of some stationery that I've done, which could be a stationery suite that I just did. And I'm going to go through my photos and just slide through and find, I just added some cute little stationery to my offerings. So let me go. It is this one. How cute is that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and crop it and move it over like such. And this is going to be a post that I'm going to do for World Letter Writing Day. I'm going to build that whole thing out, build a campaign around it, and it's going to be really, really cute. I'm actually going to sell a product on that particular day. Now, this one is National Blueberry Popsicle Day. I think I'm probably going to go and make some popsicles as a celebratory for Madison. So because of this, we're going to actually go and I'm going to actually write it out. Make popsicles, make treats for Madison's launch party. And then so that's going to be for Friday. So that's going to be really cute. So we're going to have a blueberry popsicle thing. And then on Friday, it's going to be Madison's launch party. Now, when you're working with GoodNotes, you have the option to actually write it, or you can actually type it by clicking on this. And this only works with the newer ones and with an Apple Pencil. And then I'm just simply going to write launch party, LAUNCHPARTY. And it types it out there for me. Now, this actually made a mistake, but it's no worries because I can go in, correct that a little bit, click on this and get my keyboard and RTY. And then go and change my P to a capital P. And there I have my launch party. And from here, I can go and simply click on that. And then I can move it where I want it to go. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to go and find me some cute things like a popsicle. Let's see if I can find a popsicle, or let's see if I can find something that looks like a party. So I'm going to go to my sticker pack. And this is volume 1. So let's see if I can find something that is celebratory. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to put that on there. Oh, that's cute with the cupcake. You know what? Let's just do the cupcake for her. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and get the cupcake. I'm going to do a screenshot of it. And then for this one, I'm actually going to save it because I actually want to do a little work to it. And then I'm going to go to an app on my iPad that's called Magic Eraser. And I'm going to click on it here. I'm going to go there, click here. I'm going to get rid of all that background because I really don't want that. And then I'm done just like that. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually going to save it. Do it as a high resolution. And then from there, I'm going to go into another app that's called Procreate. So I know this seems to be a lot. It's really not a lot when you think about it. It's just how I do my planning. And then from Procreate, I'm going to go and click on the plus sign. I'm going to do just a basic size. It doesn't really matter. Click on here, click on my gear. I'm going to go to insert a photo. And here's my photo. And then I'm just going to turn off that and then make this a little bit bigger. Find the color that I want. Let's see with the palettes. Blueberries are usually this color, I think. So I'm going to go from here and make this to be blue. polka dots. Well, actually, let me go back because I actually want this to be, I want the polka dots to be white, but I want this to be blue. And then I want my polka dots to be white, so I've got to go back up to my disc and find me a white color. And then I'm going to make my, oops. Oh, that's cute. Isn't that cute? I think I like that. How about that? That's cute enough. And from here, I'm going to go back to the gallery. I'm going to swipe it, and then I'm going to share it, and I'm going to share it as a JPEG. And then from there, I'm going to say Save Image. Click on that again. And here's where I'm going to have it. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to bring it in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to double tap it, tap on it one time, and then I'm going to go to crop. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to crop around it. There's several ways that you can crop around it, and then say done. And there it is. Now, sometimes I like to have it where it's transparent behind it. The way you can do that is you can tap on it and then go to crop again. And this time I'm going to go to freehand. Now, you have to make it all into one big stroke. And I'm simply just going to go around it. And I'm not good with drawing whatsoever, but I think I'm doing pretty good with this one. And then connect it here. And then say done. And then here I can move it where it's now going to be kind of transparent. And that's really cute. And you know, I can actually put that over here with her. It could be blueberry. Even though it says blueberry popsicle, we could still do something on the scale with her for that. So I'm going to get rid of this by either erasing it, or I'm going to circle it and then click on cut. And then I'm going to move this together. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. And then I'm going to tap on this and put those two together. Now they're going to be one piece. And that's what I'm going to do on that day. And then this is Saturday. I don't know what I have going on Saturday. I don't think I have anything too much going on Saturday. So let's see what Saturday is on the national calendar. Newspaper Carrier Day. It is Buffalo Chicken Wing Day, National Cowgirl Day, National Play Outside Day, National Tailgating Day, National Writing Date Day, World Beard Day, or Spice Day. And that's on the Brownie Locks calendar. And then the other calendar I use is the National Day calendar. And that's going to be on the 4th. The 4th is same thing. Macadamia Nut Day. That's on that one. And then there's another calendar that I use, which is National Holidays. And let's see. August, September. National Days. And then the 4th says same thing. There's nothing really good on that Saturday. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do on Saturday and come with something really, really cute. And what I normally do is I normally get my phone and I look through my phone and see some pictures that I have. And maybe I can kind of get inspiration by what's on there. It could be Stationary Saturday. Things that are going out, opening it back up outside. Let's see. I'm looking through my phone and see if I can find some pictures that can kind of be, what I can do is I can reflect on some beautiful stationery that I did. I'm going to an event today for Miguel Wilson and Bentley. I probably can post the invitation that I did for them as well as a video. So I could do a flashback of what I did the other day. So let me get that stationery and I could put that right there. So I'm going to send my picture to my iPad. And this is a picture that I want to use. And I'm going to say that I want to use that. Yes, I'm going to go back to GoodNotes. And I'm going to put it right there because I'm going to recap on the event. And I'm going to show the dress that I made. So I made my own dress for today. So I'm going to focus that on me. And I'm going to show what I made. Because it's after the event. I'm going to use this picture here. And I'm going to show when I did a video of making the dress. And I actually have a video of that. So I'm going to pull that in. Looks like no makeup and all. This is me with no makeup showing what the dress looks like. And I'm going to put that there. This is me creating the look when it was just fabric. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it sideways, tap on it, and then I'm going to crop it because I don't need all the other stuff. I'm going to rectangle crop it and pull it down and show the look. So that's going to be my Saturday post. And I'm done. So for Saturday, and then I'm going to say add video. So on this one, I'm going to spotlight, and I'm just going to write it on here this time. When you're using GoodNotes and you want to write, I love it because it allows me to change the colors here. It allows me to actually change the thickness of my pen as well as the point size. I'm able to go in there and change all those things, or even change the font. So I'm going to spotlight what I wore. And this is for Polo Classic. It is an unveiling, which goes along with the invitation. So I like to do all of that. Now, if that is not appealing to you, sometimes my handwriting is absolutely awful. Sometimes I like it. And if you want to be a little bit more neat, you just simply can attach your keyboard and use a keyboard to do this, and it works the same. Or you can just tap on it and just start typing from here. So I'm going to spotlight what I wore to the unveiling. And just like that, I'm done. And then I'm going to move down again. From here, I'm able to do a couple things. I can highlight all of it, select all. And then from here, I'm able to change my font. I love to use a Bodoni, and I want my font size to go down to about there. Click on that. And then I need to go and make a couple corrections to how I spaced it. And if you know that you can hold your space bar down and use it as a mouse. And then I'm going to do that. Spotlight. Attire for unveiling. And then that's it. I'm going to go and shrink it down, resize it. And there's a lot of space over there. And then that's it. And then I'm going to move it here. And then when you're working with this, you can do all kind of other things. And I'm going to put it right here on top. Now I'm going to move all those things down. So this allows me to, on the actual 4th, I'm actually going to take this. I'm not going to actually show you all how to do this, but this is just a step. So I'm going to show you what I would do for this. I'm going to take all this details here. I would copy it. And then I would go to flip my, I would then go and flip my pages. And I would start building out the 4th. So this is the 2nd, 3rd, and then the 4th. Here's where I would drop all those details right here. And paste it. This is where I would build out my social media campaign for that day. And then I'm going to actually do a bunch of things. So this is all of my images here. And move it here where it says title. And then I'm actually going to resize it to make it big. And just like that, I am building out my campaign for the actual day. I know the hashtags that I'm going to use is, and I'm going to write some of this. I'm going to write Atlanta fashion. And Polo classic. And I can't remember, again, do that. I'm going to type paper lover. Paper lover. That's one that I'm going to use. Another one I'm going to use is Atlanta designer. Another one I'm going to use is, and this just shows you how GoodNotes does all that stuff for you. I'm going to share it on YouTube. I'm going to share it on YouTube, and then you can even do a circle. I'm going to share it on Instagram. I'm going to do it on Facebook. I'm not really big on Twitter, so, and then this I'm going to add a video, and I need to upload. And if that doesn't work, you can always go back and make it a little bit bigger. Upload video. Because I do have a video of me doing this, as well as a video for another thing I'm going to work on. But this is what I'm going to work on here. So this tells me exactly what I need to do so that I'm able to come back to it. So I'm going to put a bookmark here to let me know I've got to get back to this one. And I love using GoodNotes. So thank you all for joining me. I've showed you how I planned out my first week of September. And then we'll be back on next Sunday, and I'll show you how to do the rest of those. So I'm going to build these out. So I'm going to take the time now to finish those out. I've actually done those. If you want, you can actually go to keep it kind of cohesive. If you want to put it all on one page, you can actually take this and actually move it to the next page, and then click on it and then say copy, and then go to the next page and actually dump it here so it's all together. And then tap and paste and put it right there. And you can actually go and type the number 30. And then here would be 31. That way it's all on the same page. So my entire week is planned out. And I'm going to get busy here because I need to go and do my lemon juice. And I actually have that. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a second. So I'm going to swing over to my next page and put it over here where you can find it all on one page. And then I have a picture that goes with that also, which is going to be, look, I made this cute one. And I'm going to put that right there. I need to move all of these things down. And then put this there. This would be cute for National Letter Writing Day also. So that's it, and thank you for joining me. If you want to get a copy of my newest September planner, please let me know. I can give you all those details, and thank you for watching.